it should be conducted. Government should make it compulsory at the hospital. Immediately they are giving birth to a child, let the DNA be conducted. Let me know.
You want to find trouble with
No, let the trouble start from the birth, not at the age of 51, 60. No, now you already killed the man.
You know, I was going to ask how important is DNA, but now he has answered you that it's very important.
Because this DNA thing now, whenever it comes up on the internet, there's a level of trust. The human starts to look at you like, are you saying that?
You
are
don't
you
trust
that
me.
person child?
Is that what you are?
Is that what you are trying to say? That I have to do DNA for a child that I've carried for 9 months for you?
To avoid future mystery, future palaba, a lot of issues. It is better we know earlier at the birth. Okay, this is my child, this is not my child. Let us know before we go far.
So how would you do that? Let's say it's a woman you've trusted. You've dated a woman for 3 years. 4th year, you marry her. 5th year, she has a child. And that time you want me to do DNA. Would she be happy? How do you tell your wife that I want to do DNA for this child?
No.
Without you suspecting anything.
Or you will go, or would you go
from
behind? Yeah.
Without you suspecting anything, she has not given you any reason to doubt her. And you want to do a DNA
Because definitely
test.
there's no woman you would tell now that this child has come out now. Yeah, let's do DNA. There's no woman. So are you going from behind, or you just want the government to instill that so that it's be like, okay, it's from the government.
I want the government to place some policies and to amend some constitutions and let it be there.
That DNA test must be compulsory
after birth. That's my own.
Our governors.
So what happens? So what happens now? Let's say not you. The person now gets to a point. Like I said, your first child is 10, your second child is 8. What would you do? None of the kids are yours. What would you do?
None of the kids are mine. It's fine. Number one, the marriage is broken because I'm a man of policy.
Okay.
Come on.
And from the day one, I know my wife. Okay, you are my wife. And we had an agreement because marriage is an agreement.
Yes, true.
Because there won't be marriage without agreement. Even life, anything about life is an agreement. And you breach the contract of the marriage. Okay. The end of the marriage. Though the kids I've been taking care of them, I can still continue small, but not like before. So that's the end of the relationship.
With your wife, will you tell your wife to leave the house?
Of course.
So she's going to live with the kids,
of
right?
Of course.
Okay, but even if
I think Mr. Oluwatobi is the first man because the way he's so stern about his
he said he's a man of
policy. He's a man of policy because
yes.
of course.
So when they leave your house, you still try to take care of the kids once.
Yeah, I will use my church mind, my godly mind to still
because you have been training them for a while.
You know, a lot of kids. I have a lot of kids outside, not my kids, a lot of that we train, we support them.
My question now. After you've chased your wife away with the 2 kids that are not yours, will you remarry?
I will move on.
You will move on?
Yes, I will marry now.
Beautiful.
I will look for. Even though I am 60, I can still get a fine girl of 25 years.
Ah!
So what you're gonna do is, you still support them, but since they already have a father, they should go.
No, the marriage is over. The agreement has been it can't work again.
Broken.
Because I'm a man. No, I will forgive them. I will not forget. I will just break. The marriage is over.
What if you love her so much and she comes kneeling begging and say
the love is not something
Olowo Rimi má bínú.
The love
Dáríjì mi. Will you dáríjì?
I'll forgive you now. But
like let her come back into your life.
No, it's not possible.
I like this man. He's a man of.
But it's a mistake.
Mistake of how many years?
No. Wait. There are mistakes and there's error.
Mistakes can be corrected.
Mistakes can be corrected, then error cannot be corrected.
So okay, but that act is error.
It's error. It's an error.
Wow.
It's not a mistake.
We've learnt what today. Mistakes can be corrected,
But
errors
cannot
can
be
be.
corrected. Because once a cheater,
You always be a cheater.
You always be a betrayer. Once a
Come.
traitor, you always be a traitor.
Come on.
So,
Once
it's
they
not
bend is always.
So it's not possible. So you just have to move on. You just have to move
I love
on.
it.
You can move on.
That's good, sir. That's good, sir.
So I want you to you know, let fathers know at home. You understand? If there's some words you need to tell fathers, because right now we have a lot of young fathers that are
Confused.
you know coming up. You know,
And
all of that,
confused. Say use the word and confused.
Confused as for what?
A lot of young fathers now are confused because they don't even know how to act like a father. Some are still acting like bachelors.
A lot of mothers are confused.
No, you are talking about fatherhood now. Now we're talking about instead of motherhood, we're talking fatherhood. A lot of young fathers. When I mean young, I don't mean 30-something. We have young fathers. We have 20-something.
Okay.
We have young guys that came out of school all of a sudden. All the puberty stages sweeten them, and they go meet the lady, and the lady is pregnant, and in the culture of the lady, you can't abort the pregnancy, and the lady has to keep it. At that particular time, the guy is a father already. So now there are some fathers that are confused. I want you to tell them how to do the whole process.
Go about it.
How to go about it.
Number one, fathers in the house, you just have to stay focused. You have to be determined. You have to be intentional about all you do in the home. Just forgive yourself and move on with the family. Teach them, train them in the way of the Lord. If you are imam, let them know the God you are serving. If you are a priest, babalawo, let them know the God you are serving. If you are a pastor, let them know the God you are serving, and teach them humanity. Teach them the basic law of the Lord. Teach them how to love your neighbor. Teach them, let them know that what you cannot take, you cannot do it to others.
Yeah.
Let them know what is called humanity.
Yeah.
Be patient with your family. Be patient. Just keep moving. There are a lot of challenges as a father. Fatherhood is not an easy task, but you just have to keep pushing.
A lot of sacrifice that you
make. A lot of sacrifice involved and some other things. You just have to keep pushing and believe in yourself. That's just it. Thank you.
I was going to ask something before you leave. I'm going to ask something. Is there an appropriate age
to become a
father? Is there an appropriate age?
Yes and no.
Okay.
Because age doesn't determine maturity.
Beautiful.
Responsibilities matter.
Yeah.
And experiences.
Yeah.
As the first child of the family, you can marry at early stage.
Why? As the first child of the family?
Yes.
Why?
As the first child, you can marry at early stage, because at earlier stage, you have some experiences. You have been watching over your junior ones, your siblings. You know how fatherhood, how motherhood. You have some little idea because you are like a small parents. Yeah, so you can still, I can advise them to marry at early stage. But experience matters, not age, not really age. Experience and the way we handle responsibilities as well is very, very important.
That's good.
Thank you very much, Mr. Oluwatobi, for for entertaining us, for discussing the roles of a father in a home. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Miss.
Yes, Miss Princess. Thank you so much, sir.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed and you're having a nice time with us here in the studio. Remember, this is your #1 show on TV, The Morning Buzzer. And I still remain your favorite host, M to the ITCH, Mitch. Yeah, we just finished the health and wellness segment, and yeah, we've come to the end of the show. I hope you had a nice time with Mr. Patrick Bangalo. Today was all about the men's, and
yes, so that's why we allowed Mitch feel himself. Tosha, more, and he has done it well.
Is somebody jealous? Is somebody jealous? Today's the Men's Day, so we talked about fatherhood. We brought our guest into the studio, Mr. Oluwatobi, who came to tell us what it is to be a father, the responsibilities,
and we can't flog our
intentionality. Yeah,
a father,
Father
is.
yeah, we cannot take that out. It is very important, you know. And yeah, for our up and coming fathers and fatherly wannabes, you understand?
I tell you.
I hope you have one or two things to grab
pick from
you know,
today's conversation. We've had an amazing time, and we're so sure you guys had an amazing time with me. I'm going to say fatherhood is important. I'm one person that loves my daddy. Forget the whole scientific thing they say, oh, ladies would push with their dad, ladies will be more connected with their dad.
That is true.
Sometimes ladies are connected with their mom, but when your dad stands up for who he is, stands up and shows you that he's man enough to take care of you
from a very tender
age.
It's very, very important. I think where fathers or where men have that disconnect is, you know, when you're not in your child life
while
from a tender
growing
age,
up,
let's say from 2, 3, 4, 5, you're not allowed that child to get to 15 years and there's no connection.
There's no connection.
There will not be any connection, nothing where you want to do.
There was one thing my dad did to me that made me, I just had this soft spot for him. 100 level, I used to, Oyo State, Ajayi Crowther University, that's where I schooled. Going there, first time I went to Oyo State, my dad drove me to Oyo State.
Oh.
And came back that same day.
I go school alone. I graduate alone. Everything alone.
My mom did not step her leg. Like, she didn't come to my school until my convocation. But my dad was taking me. He would drop me in school, come to Oyo to pick me, and bring me back to Lagos.
Oh.
I am shameless.
But actually, you know, when he does that, it's not, see, I keep telling people something. When I have a child, do you understand? When I have a child, there's this thing I would try to always do. You know, I'm not saying for people that don't have cars, but I'm saying for those that have cars. Do you understand? See, my what I put in now, my introspection or my introspection as a person is when I'm in my car. So some people always like, guy, I like to drive alone. I don't like to carry people because now when I drive alone, especially long distance, that's when I get to talk to myself, get to think. Get to, you know, start to dissect, you understand? So imagine you in a car, you know, and you're with your daughter. You know, guys want to be, you guys will connect, you spill things. Imagine that journey, Lagos to Oyo,
you
back.
Connect, he tells you what he wants,
you say your own,
you understand?
There will be that understanding. So when you keep doing that, you know, from time to time, you know, there's no how there will not be that connect. But you are not there in your daughter's life or your son's life. When it's now 23 or 24, you don't want to enter. Come and tell me what you want to.
But it's all right.
Now that you have graduated, what's next?
What's next for you?
No,
it's all right. It's all right. Please, let's do better. Amen. Let's do better. It is time for us to draw our curtain, but this show continues again. Same time, same station tomorrow. My name remains Princess Peters. I remain your host here on The Morning Buzzer. Yeah, you still have your favorite host, M to the ITCH, Mitch, on your #1 show on TV, The Morning Buzzer. Remember, The Morning Buzzer is brought to you by Kellogg's Cornflakes, Cocoa Pops, and Indomie Noodles. Also, remember that you should drink water and mind your business. So meet again. Bye for now.